The period 1500 to 1800, what we call the early modern, saw developments which have shaped the world we live in today. Whether you're thinking of states or revolutions, empires, migrations, globalization or media, this period is foundational for contemporary culture and ideas. Calling it early modern rather than focusing on themes such as Renaissance or the Enlightenment or regimes such as Tudor and Stuart allows us to think about interpretations which are more integrated. It gives us the chance to think about change over time and also allows us to think about perspectives from a global angle. Important developments in this period include global contact and communication, religious diversification and accelerating scientific and technological change. Gutenberg's printing press represented the birth of a new technology, comparable to the internet. Print and increased literacy accelerated the reach and speed of communication. At the same time, everyday lives were impacted by globally traded commodities from textiles to tobacco, following the developments from the voyages of discovery in 1492. Many of today's states and political entities emerged out of the conflicts in this period. But the early modern also witnessed terrible conflicts over belief and ideology, both in religious reformations and in the persecution of witches, but also when cultures encountered each other for the first time in Africa, Asia and the Americas. The 30 Years' War was the last war of religion, but also the first truly world war fought across all continents. Mass migrations of people in search of a better life are paralleled by conquest and colonisation and the birth of the Atlantic slave trade, the biggest forced migration in history. What happens when we think about this period from these global perspectives? On this course you will have the chance to think about Britain, Europe and the wider world in comparative contexts. You will break down the limits of traditional national histories, cross chronologies and question our assumptions about the development of the modern world. Early modern historians at Birkbeck are working at the forefront of exciting fields such as print and communication, disease, religious diaspora and crime. You will engage with cutting-edge methodologies and research, and you will study a huge range of primary sources, many of which are available in the exciting and fantastic collections, both archival and material, in London. The MA in Early Modern History develops your ability to think critically, handle difficult research material and set out a persuasive argument. All of these are important skills in a wide range of fields, and our students come from all walks of life. We encourage you, through your own reading and research, to develop your ideas about the early modern world and place it in its significance in the wider sweep of history.